All right, boys and girls, we're gonna put you in some tough spots, I guess, today. So, this limp, raise, and then we three bet, basically putting our tournament life here on the line. We could just jam this, I guess. I just threw in some three bets to show. Um, yeah, we go all in with our queen. He calls, so maybe a queen as well. Yeah, king queen. I don't think a jack would call. Um, Again, this is like when you're deep in the tournament, you got to make a tough decision here. Again, I throwing in some like again. You're gonna have to go with this, and I would jam here on a 4-4-9 board. Like you shouldn't have too much king nine, ace nine, anything like that. Maybe pocket tens and jacks. They'll call. King queen calls. I think that's kind of. I think just because of the pot odds, kind of was stuck. So limp raise jam. I think now we throw some jams. So you get the ace jack suited. Block some jacks, block some aces, and just take it down. That's really good. That's literally puts like 40,000 chips from 110 to 158. Another jam with the offsuit ace jack here. Again, going for so much dead money here. This person on the button is deceptive, so they understand taking these two people's limps plus the dead money over here, and we actually do have a hand. I just think a lot of players in the low stakes end up folding here. They have to have aces, kings. They don't take chances sometimes when they can read the board correctly. Like ace king, obviously limp, probably a jam here. Um, Take it down 150,000. So that's not bad, guys. Not bad, not bad. And I got more stuff. Boom. Final tables. How to come back from a final table when you're short stacked. Um, Defending my big blind here with king five versus the button open. I put it like this too, by the way. So I don't know any of the player types if they're aggro, tight, all that stuff. I thought it'd be more interesting this way. This could get us back into the tournament. A little check raise here. The calls, that's good. Now we can do our little exploit bet. You don't always have to do this, and we're right back in it. We were down to like 110. Now we have 240. I'm just showing you that I wouldn't open crap on the button. This is the final table. Like we can't, it's not. You've made it this far, right? You don't want to screw things up. So mistakes, you don't want to have mistakes, and so limiting your mistakes will make you win more money. Here, you could three bet, right? But it's like then you're gonna go with this hand, and then this guy, he covers you. I think it's better to call. This is a beautiful hand to call. I would bet small here. I have backdoor diamonds and 6, 7, 7. I don't think anybody has any of this board, to be honest. Two overcards. Maybe we can get one person to fold out some things. Okay, we got one person out, right? So we got some equity to fold out. We are going to continue telling the story, though, that like we have, pocket tens, pocket nines, queen jack of clubs or something, queen jack, stuff like that. We have hands, so once he calls again, we don't have H. We have to rip it, and it's not even a great card to rip this on. But we triple barreled. He's just check called. It's pretty like close. I wish I could find out what he has. Don't, but it does work, and he's pretty much dead now. Three bet the ace king, right? Small three bet. We can do that. ISO this person. Yeah. pretty standard. Jacks, same thing. We're going to obviously open, and we get called. Small bet here, like 10%. Man, just like call. Hopefully you have a king or something, right? We raise. Sometimes they raise when you bet this small, but just betting like this make the pot at least 100,000. I know there's three spades on the board. We're betting so small, another spade could come, but yeah, it's true, man. But you don't have to do what I'm doing here. This is just me. Okay, you can make this 40,000 or 50 and continue betting like that. I do this for a reason. Then I bet really small at the end. Hopefully, like, you know, king would definitely call, but I'm wondering as other hands would. It's okay. We built our check. What I'm trying to show you is that you can build your like stack pretty good and easy if you just like know where to look for spots. It's like it's not the cards, guys. That's what I'm basically trying to tell you. It's not the cards. It's finding spots. Like here, good odds. I want to call this, but it's just like this guy's gonna die from somebody else. He's not gonna die from my sword. I guess I would open this just because I'm being aggressive and I know this is a shoving stack, but I can just open fold this and this person's got to be shoving ace x and um yeah, I mean this person's on fumes right now, so I did defend against me. This could be a perfect check backhand. I mean, we have top pair here. Like, we don't necessarily have to bet. I'm not saying like any turn and river cards are going to be good for us. Like, this is probably as good as this gets for us right here. Any 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, anything like that, it's just bad because it's overcards to us. So there is reasons to bet, just to take the pot down right away. Here, another pretty hand. It's a under the gun open. If we three bet this, we're playing for the whole enchilada. I don't mind like playing that for the whole enchilada with king 10 suited, but I'd rather just check call first and evaluate. This is the final table. There's not going to be too much fancy play syndrome here. I think check call is fine here. I don't want to check raise. I want to keep in his diamonds. I want to keep in like ace 10 suited, his ace 10 offsuits, his 9x maybe, like all kinds of stuff like that. We hit the two pair and do our little exploit bet here. Does he call it? Yay, it works. And I try to put him all in here. Probably a pretty hard call if he has a jack. Like at the end of this, sometimes you do have to ask yourself, like, what do I beat? Or would he do this with X? And that being the best hand that I beat for value. So he's probably, I can't beat anything. There's a straight out there. There's a flush. There's two pairs. Like my jack's probably no good. Here again, I'm just showing people are jamming here, and it's like should I call 4 deuce for the pot odds here? Nah, I don't think so. I just don't think so. Just showing that min raise the ace queen. Oh, we get small 3-bet here. I honestly want to 4-bet this hand, but similar stack sizes, and I don't want to I don't want to make a mistake. That's the problem. So it's like I'm kind of playing this passively. I think this is too strong to fold in this setup here. So we call. He's probably going to c bet on this board. And if you have ace queen here, why did you call? Like you have 2 overcards, right? What I see from a lot of people in the player pools is they'll just like check fold this like to a c bet. And it's just like he could have like ace jack a lot of other worse hands than you. I don't know. That's like it's wild to me that people like will defend with overcards, but then a bet comes and then they just fold their overcards. So like the turn you could bank an ace or a queen and you could just be very happy. So I'm expecting a small bet here, and he does. And again, I do. I'm not. I called ace queen for a reason. I'm not folding yet. Let's just put it like that. 9 comes. I think that's a brick. I do. I think honestly, I still have like the best hand. So it's really a test of your will here and how good a poker like player you are, and knowing ranges and how people play. So he checks on the 9, and a jack comes out. Does he bet at the end? No. He has ace 8 suited. We have ace queen. That's what I'm trying to say, man. So he would have won that pot against most people because a lot of people has just folded their ace queen there. So I'm trying to show you, like, don't do this stuff, man. Don't. Did I call this? I did. Just, again, this is probably just personally a fold. You have 6-5. You can make straights, but I also do this for another reason. You might think I'm crazy, but I'm bloating the pot up so these two can fight, and it's almost going to cripple one of them. If I know that sounds kind of weird, but yeah, I'm kind of bloating the pot on purpose. If we hit arbors, it's great, but I don't really care. The pot's already 85,000, so when they see bet and they call, that one could almost get their stack in. So it's almost like I'm kind of like I check fold, so it doesn't matter. But I hope you understood my psychology there. Call the all in. I don't think anything else here. Boom, boom, 10-9. That's a fine shove. Hits this flush, by the way. And now we're down again. Ups and downs, ups and downs. This could be a 3-bet hand. You could, but it's really like you're closing the action and you have a suited 9-10. So why not just see it flop? You know what I'm going to do if you've been watching my videos on this. Like, it's coming. So c-bet, what? Check raise. And I don't care if it's a final table. I mean, I do. I get it. Everyone's ICM, ICM, ICM. But I still play my game in a way. Like, I'm still going to do these check raises. And I get called. So now I'm going to rep the flush. I'm trying to rep a flush now. I have to. But, again, I want you guys to understand this. I started to think stupidly. Not even started. I wasn't even thinking about like my opponent's range. Like he calls the check raise, so he has the hearts too, right? He has hearts, probably has a flush, and he's probably like, "What is this idiot doing?" And yeah, that's what happened on this hand. So don't do that. I like to show everything, man, because like final tables can be crazy. I show this because it's like almost questionable. Can we call this? I think like if it was like King 5 or King 6 suited, yeah, you could sneak this in here. Oh, maybe King 3 is. I don't even know. I'd have to look. King 3 could be a call here. Like some people, these suited kings actually have more value than you think. Dude, here comes a check raise. No, I'm just kidding. You just fold that. There's nothing you can do. Here, I'm probably opening this, right? Yeah, Jack 10, O. Try to make a comeback here. We can check on. I was supposed to check on these boards, but now I'm gonna just bet like I have pocket eights that check, and 5, 6, 7 board, which pocket eights definitely could check, or pocket 9. So we can represent that now. Take it down. Not bad. Ace jack suited here. Probably just a jam. We want to 3-bet. It's just the stack to pot ratio. I always look to the stack to pot ratios because if I 3-bet this guy, make it 67,000, he calls. It's like we're getting it in on the flop. I'd rather just jam and put this guy to the test right now instead of the 3-bet. He did call, so must have some pocket pairs. And the old 8-9 offsuit. What a great call. We have 50K and we're in some serious trouble here. Ace deuce suited. Looks good to me. It looks good to me. Must have to jam this. He does call. We're in an unfortunate situation here. Hopefully. Oh, king queen. So we do double up. We are still in this, boys. Never say never. Okay, that's the thing I'm trying to teach you guys. Never say never. We're gonna min raise this and go with it. Somebody wants to 3-bet me, put me all in. I'll call the king queen. Oh, I don't love it, but we would do it. Again, next hand, I think we get the same thing. Chipping back up, trying to. Even this is a questionable open, but I'm just been 3 hands in open. If no one's attacking me, this is exploiting, guys. I'm just gonna keep opening until like somebody fights back. I could have just kept opening hands. If no one's fighting back, then like here, I just I just know that he's just trying to bet, and I'm going to take a chance here. This is a good pot, man. It brings me right back to 240 almost. And I know I have 3-2. I get it, but this is, I don't know, man. This is how you become a winner. not caring almost, and just saying like, I don't believe you, sir. I think people believe people too much in poker. That's the problem. Like here, I'm 3-betting. I could even jam this, but I think a 3-bet sometimes even looks stronger than a jam. Ace 9-0. It's questionable, and I get it. This is not easy. Like I get it. This is final table. A lot of people don't have this in them to do it. They'll fold. They got to wait till they get ace king, ace queen, pocket tens, pocket jacks. But not. I think it's better to do this. Wow, we get called. That's fine. Basically, gonna just take it down and boom. I mean, the ebb and flow of poker. We're playing hands. We probably, unfortunately, this is a tough spot here because it's small blind raising. We cover both stacks, so I guess we can jam here and hope maybe they both have ace king, ace queen, or something. Other than that, you can fold. I guess it's one or the other. I guess we went with it and did get called. Delvers never liked to see the ace. He did have queens, had the real hand. That's just like a cooler, but I don't mind taking these chances. We ended up getting, I think fourth or fourth. I got to show the endings, but guys, subscribe, like. I'll see you on the next video.